All right. Hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Realty Income Corporation, ticker symbol O. Now, for this video, I know Realty Income is only a 5.43% paying dividend, but what I want to do is show you the financials of this company, this $40 billion market cap company. I'm going to take you through their dividends. I'm going to take you through what they do, and I'm going to show you why Realty Income might be, keyword might be, a potential buy for your portfolio. And I'm going to share with you my thoughts just due to the fact that it's had a pretty significant downtrend and is approaching some key levels close to this $55 level, which we haven't seen in a very long time, even looking back to the 5-year time frame. So what I want to do in this video is show you why it could potentially be a good long-term buying opportunity, as it is a stock that appreciates over the long term and pays a pretty consistent dividend, as you can see. But before we get into that, we are up to 2,143 subscribers, as you can see, past the 2,000 subscriber mark a way long time ago, and have since then gained 143 subscribers. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Our videos are doing pretty well. As you can see, we're getting over 2,000 views per video and a ton of likes, so thank you guys. Nonetheless, let's get into this video. So Realty Income, going to their historical data, because we want to see those dividends. I know it is only a 5.5% paying dividend, but what I do want to show you is the amount of time that they have been paying and increasing their dividends for. So they started paying dividends in October 1994, and since then have continually increased their dividends, as you can see, year by year, and really month by month. As you could tell, they have increased their dividends. So this is a monthly paying stock. Realty Income is a REIT. They own a wide variety of different stores and properties, just kind of pertaining to a whole bunch of different industries. So showing you here, we have grocery stores being one, with, as you can see here on the left side of the screen, we have Walmart, Kroger, Costco, big American brands. They own a bunch of convenience stores, with a lot of them being I'm pretty sure even like gas stations like 7-Elevens. I know they have a couple Walgreens. They have a bunch of dollar stores as well. And as you can see, their portfolios are currently growing. You can see our assets. Realty Income's extensive and diversified portfolio is the foundation of our ability to consistently pay monthly dividends, which is actually a great point, because Realty Income, although you've seen they've been increasing their dividends for a very long time, they are a consistent payer. And due to the fact that they are so diversified, diversification can sometimes hurt you, but in terms of Realty Income, the more sources of income they're getting from different areas such as convenience stores, grocery stores, places like Lowe's, Amazon, a whole bunch of different properties, that is going to help them tremendously. And I think that's one of their strengths. Now, looking into their financials is what I want to do. So just even going over for the past years or so, we could see they're growing pretty well. And even in current times, going to their quarterly charts, you can see they're growing month by month, which is exactly what we want to see. This doesn't necessarily reflect that massive drop that we had in the stock price. I think a lot of people are currently concerned over the fact that they have, they don't necessarily have high interest rates themselves. I'm pretty sure most of their long-term debt, which is close to $16 billion, if I'm not mistaken, is locked in at about 3.6%. For Realty Income, that is fantastic. And as you can see here, over 13,000 real estate properties around the world. They are a global company, although based in the US. But they have a fantastic interest rate on their debt. They're growing. And I totally forgot what I was going to say. So now I'm jumping right back into it. So they are a growing company year over year, as you can see, and quarterly over quarter. Their net income is taking a little bit of a hit. Interest rates are going to be they're at a high point right now. I know we had zero interest rates for a long time, so they were kind of benefiting from that. And with the higher interest rates is going to come lower net income. So that's probably a massive reason why Realty Income is taking that hit. Now, going to their total cash, we're looking year over year right here. We can see their total assets are growing every single year, had a massive increase during the COVID times, and are currently approaching $50 billion. Now, looking at the total liabilities, that we want to see something less than half of that, which we do see at only $21 billion. And yes, their long-term debt is close to that $16 billion, looking at about $15.5 billion. So they're looking pretty good, pretty fair. Now, their cash for operations, this is fantastic. You want to see this growing every single year. This is the bottom line. And as you can see, they're actively investing more and more into their company and probably into future properties. Now, what we might see is this number kind of slow down just due to the fact that interest rates are getting higher, and they're probably not going to want to borrow at these high interest rates. But their dividends paid, see, as you can tell, they're growing every single year and every single month, matter of fact, every quarter. And their free cash flow can completely cover that, which is what we want to see as well. Realty Income is known as the dividend company. Now, I'm not sure if we could see something in maybe their growth strategy. It says here, actually, going right back here, it says they prioritize themselves as the monthly dividend company. Let's see here. Does it say it? I can't find it now. Of course, I can't find it now. But what I want to show you here is we can go into their full chart and we could see where kind of they're situated in terms. Okay, perfect. This is what I want to see here. So when looking at Realty Income stock price and chart, you can see the MACD down here is way lower. This means that they're in currently a little bit of a bearish trend, but considering that they hit this level a couple times and are having a slight rebound may mean that Realty Income might go into a slight uptrend for the future. One thing to look out for is this price point down here on this side here, which is roughly the $55 level. If we do see a break through that $55 level, we could see lows as low as, what do we see here? About $48 or way down into the 50s. So Realty Income is definitely a stock to watch. I just have up my portfolio here because I want to show you it's not a company that I currently own. I do own some REITs, being Stag, EPR, and ADC. And matter of fact, when I go to my kind of like my price charts and find out my percent gains and all that, you could see that they are actually my best payers. So over the long term, monthly paying REITs have actually done pretty well for me. I can't speak on everyone, for that matter of fact. Will I be buying Realty Income? Currently, I'm not buying Realty Income. The reason being, sure, they don't have the highest dividend. There's a couple risks, being just the fact that interest rates are at pretty high levels considering what they were in the past, and that might also kind of affect their price chart negatively over the short term. But I do think Realty Income is a great long-term play, and I think over the long term, if they continue to build their portfolio like they have, obviously going globally, I think they will be totally fine in the long term. This is a stock for monthly dividend income. As I said, they are the monthly dividend income, well, I'm not going to say kings or queens or anything like that, but they are well diversified and they should be a pretty safe spot for your money. And as you can see over the long term, great price appreciation. I know this is not a high dividend video such as Clip or Tesla, but I wanted to kind of cover this stock just due to the fact that there was a little bit of hype around it and the massive drops that we've seen in a pretty relatively safe stock. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you guys kind of learned a little bit about Realty Income if you weren't too familiar with it. And I hope this kind of gave you a sense of maybe relief if you are a Realty Income holder. Just judging off my opinion alone, not saying that my opinion's everything, but I do think their financials are okay and they'll be good for the long term. And this could potentially be a great buying opportunity for you if you're looking for those dividends. So without further ado, if you are interested in dividend investing, subscribe to our channel. Come on now. We're up to 2,143 subscribers. So subscribe if you haven't yet done so. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.